Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Friday, the 12th of April 2024. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. Okay, so we have the moon. We have some astrology. We have the moon in Aries all day. It's going to form a sextile to Venus in Aries, and then it's going to form a square, first of all, to Saturn and then to Mars, both in Pisces, having recently had their own conjunction there. We also have the Sun in Aries forming a conjunction to Mercury retrograding in Aries. This is the equivalent to a new Mercury. A new cycle is sparked, new visions, new creations, okay, new ideas coming up. We always have a Sun conjunct Mercury sometime during the middle of Mercury retrograde. Okay, and it sparks a new cycle. Okay, so the first bit we're completely releasing, and then sort of we have this spark of the new vision that sort of hits us in the core. The sun shining the light on to our ideas and things, and it sparks the contemplation of the new. It's still very internal yet, you know, it doesn't go don't start moving forward with it all until Mercury is moving forward. But this is the initial big bang, or the birth of that new vision. Make sure it's something that you love to do, and that you can imbue with new levels of mastery of your passions. Okay, it's relatively rare over the year when we get an opportunity to birth a new vision and things like that. With the astrology today, it's like, make sure this is something you really love doing, okay, and you're passionate about. Okay, because we've had the new moon solar eclipse just the other day. We're just coming out of the dark of the moon for that in Aries. You know, this isn't just normal Mercury retrograde. It's sort of super powered up by the eclipse season as well. So possibly big visions, epiphany visions coming through that can lead to something new in your life. This could be part of, when we talk about eclipses, we talk about sort of the transformation, especially solar eclipses, and the birth of something new. I see this connecting in with that birth of something new, that transformation being that a birth of something that you love doing, or you know, there's a deep love about it in there, and it's something that you're passionate about and have mastery over or with. I don't like the word over, it's like controlling. So anyway, it's a bit muddled, you know, excuse me, my brain and mouth is in Mercury retrograde season. So yeah, a bit all over the place with the words. It's like I can see it in my mind's eye. It's like transferring that vision into words. Not so good at the moment. So anyway, hopefully you understand what I mean. Hopefully the cards are going to actually give us more insight into that. So we're using the Work Your Light cards, and then we're going to use the Cat People Tarot. So let's see, what do we need to know for Friday the 12th of April 2024. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Right, let's go to the bottom first. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? It's always a good question to ask yourself regularly. Okay, am I compromising myself? Noticing we also have the ever unfolding rose there just beneath. Okay, should be should, I don't like shoulds. We have the opportunity to be constantly evolving and growing and transforming. Okay. Sometimes we get caught up in dimming to fit in, but come back to yourself. Okay, then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seed in the light, laying foundations, divine plan. What was I saying about that? A sun conjunct Mercury in eclipse season. Okay, we're having the opportunity to plant the new seeds of a new vision that, you know, allows something that's shining from our soul. Don't dim to fit in. Okay, and then we get transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Okay, so that sort of really, you know, grabs together or brings together some of what I was trying to say in my Mercury retrograde muddled mind. So yeah, birthing something new that you're going to shine your light out and your passion and everything. Let's do some tarot, see what the cats have to say. Well, not cats, the cat people. See what I mean? My brain is melting. We're into the second week. We're in the middle of the second week of Mercury retrograde. It's like that's what's going on in my brain at the moment. So what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies, Friday the 12th of April 2024. What do we need to know? Okay, Ten of Pentacles. I certainly don't feel very stable and grounded at the moment. Okay, what's going to pass? The Tower. Yeah, I think I'm still in the Tower phase. Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups. That clarifies. We've got the 2 of Wands, we've got the Star, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah, I love it when we get the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles out. Okay, what's going on underneath? We've got the Moon, we've got the 4 of Wands, we've got the 2 of Cups, and we've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the World. Yep, that's the message. Okay, and again, you know, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. I love those cards coming out together. I love it when the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups comes out together as well. Because it is about sort of, you know, getting into the emotional state of that love and passion for what you do and your life and everything. And from that, it creates the stability and the prosperity of the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so where are we today? The 10 of Pentacles. This is stability, security, prosperity, abundance. You know, this is all the things we want to create in our life. Oh, if I just had all that stability and security and prosperity and abundance, I would be so happy. It works the other way around, actually. We need to get happy first and joyful and loving and grateful, and that helps to create the 10 of Pentacles. And I think this journey is going to show us how to turn that around. So this is our end goal. This is where we are at the moment. We're thinking about that end goal. The energy that's leaving, the Tower. So this feels very much like eclipse energy. Our foundations may have been shaken and the old structures may be falling away. Okay, which could be why we're craving the stability and everything, you know. It's like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. But that energy is, it's leaving, and we're looking to this future that we want to create. Our foundation, the Queen of Wands. This is fixed fire energy, Leo energy. Get creative, get creative, playful, and shine your light out. The Queen of Wands doesn't dim to fit in. She stands in her creative power and she shines her light out into the world, and she's not bothered what anybody thinks of her. She's in the passion of her creation. Okay, and when we do that, and when the universe sees us doing that, things change pretty quickly. Okay, and the universe rushes in to support us, the Eight of Wands. Swift change happens. Okay, what we're moving into is we'll be asked to let go of looking into the past, looking backwards with regret, with disappointment, that not trusting that things will work out because it's never worked out in the past, letting go of all of that. And often in this card we see 3 cups over and 2 cups standing, signifying the 2 of cups. That love remains, which is, sort of when everything else has gone, there's still sort of the love. It could be because it's the creative energy of the universe, universal love. Sort of, it's always there. All we have to do is connect in. Often when we're going, a tower's just collapsed in our life, the last thing we think about is connecting to love. Okay, we're just caught up in the disappointment, the regret, the emotions of fear, might doubt ourselves, all sorts of things going on, guilt, grief. Okay, and when we're in those states, we can't see our way forward. Okay, so that might be the first thing that comes when you get into this, the first thing that comes up, as often does, sort of we have an epiphany and it's like, oh, yeah, this is where I need to go, this is what I'm doing, take a step on the first thing, challenge number 1, it's a test. Okay, can we overcome that nothing ever works out for me, the regret, the disappointment, the negative emotions? Can we overcome that? Can we heal that within ourselves so that we can, change the narrative and change the story? And this isn't about sort of toxic positivity. This is going inwards and doing the emotional work to see where that disappointment, that anxiety, that regret, where it is, where it lives in the body, what does it feel like, what shape is it, what are the messages it has for you. We have to we have to go in and do the work and examine it. Okay, but that's the first job that comes up on the way. The clarifiers, the 2 of Wands, we're there looking at the possibilities, the potentials, the opportunities, the openings on the horizon. Ooh, could do anything. Okay, nothing is in form yet. We're just sort of sitting and mulling over sort of what the opportunities and things are. Okay, next to that is a star. Oh yes, openings and opportunities. Now I'm unburdened from whatever the tower was, and I'm in my creative energy and things are changing. It's like, what do I want to create? The star, which, we make that wish upon the star. It's healing, it's opportunities, it's new beginnings, it's setting out on the journey. With the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the pentacle looks like a star up there as well. It's the divine gift of, sort of comes through the cosmic hand, the hand of divinity coming through the cosmic cloud, offering you the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Is that what you want to create? I will support you in creating that. I will help you. And here's your starter. Okay. So another thing that struck me while I was saying that was when we look at the cards in the conscious part of the reading, we've got the Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. When we go into the subconscious, this is what's going on in the background. It's what's going on deep within inside us. It's more of the emotional stuff. And as I said at the beginning, we need to work on the emotional stuff and be in that emotionally content place to abundantly create. Okay, so we've been told, see what's going on the surface. Now let's dive deep into the subconscious. So we've got the moon. Okay, the moon is about cyclic journeys. It's about the shadowlands. Okay, things always look really scary at night in the dark with the shadows cast over them. So that Five of Cups, for example, we need to go. We need to go into the shadowlands, into the darkness, to meet those shadows, because that's the way through the portal to the next stage. The Four of Wands here, the 1111 portal. Okay, as we pass that test and overcome that challenge, we ascend to the next level, so to speak. Okay, and we can connect to love, loving what we do, loving our life. This is the Two of Cups here. So yeah, being in relationship with sort of loving what you do, being in balance within you, in that connection to sort of what you love. Then we've got the Page of Swords. So a little messages of encouragement coming in, bits of information dropping in. Okay, the next step of the plan. Maybe you want to go in that direction. Okay, do that thing. Okay, with the Knight of Cups. Okay, bringing in messages of love and encouragement. The Knights for me are the mutable energies. The mutable water is Pisces. Okay, we in Pisces at the moment, we've got that Saturn and Mars, who have just had their conjunction. Mars is retreating to gain mastery of himself and be the spiritual warrior, ready to burst through into Aries on the 30th. Okay, we've also got Neptune in there, our connection to the divine, surrendering to the journey ahead, not trying to control it, because we don't know which way we're going. Okay, so we can't see the way forward, always on these heroes' journeys type things. You know, you're only ever shown the next step. Okay, you're not given the treasure map that shows you sort of all the tricksy things you've got to get over. Although, having said that, I would say if you do, if you use astrology as a tool and things like that, then it's like you can see when things are coming up that could be challenging. Won't tell you what the challenge is, but you could have like a general idea of the type of things that might come up. Okay, so after the Two of Cups, we can't see which way to go. We get the divine gift of love, filling our cup up first. This is again the cosmic hand coming through the clouds, offering you the golden chalice of filling yourself up. This is, filling yourself up with love and joy and abundance and bliss. Okay, the card next to it is a Ten of Cups. Filling yourself up to live over the rainbow in the land of happy ever after. Okay, this, it will eventually, you hope, become a Ten of Pentacles, but when it's the Ten of Cups, it's the emotional, the emotional feelings you have when you think about sort of, what does your life look like living over the rainbow in the land of happy ever after? What do you feel? Joy, love, gratitude, peace, or all of that stuff. We have to get into that energy first, so we start attracting it all into us. Okay, next to that is the Queen of Pentacles. This is fixed earth. This is Taurus energy. Come back into your body, come into your senses, surround yourself with beauty, like I say, treat yourself like the Queen of Pentacles. Look after yourself, take care of your own needs, fill yourself with self-love and self-worth, and know your deservability for all this good stuff. Okay, and know that it's going to come along at some point. She's the Queen of divine timing, of velvet waiting. You know, we've set the intention, we, you know, feel into what it's going to feel like emotionally, but we don't set any limitations when it's got to show by or what it's got to look like. So yeah, just, you know, go on loving yourself day in, day out, bring beauty into yourself. Treat yourself to massages, or, you know, sort of anything that feels good for the body. Being in your senses, taste of good food, good smells, good touch, good, lovely, beautiful things to look at, to hear. You know, just be in that energy of abundance. God, I'm in it already. It's given me a bit of a flush. Okay, and that brings us to the world. Okay, the world is our oyster, or lobster, if you're feeling a bit like me at the moment. So let's get an Art of the Sacred Wheel card just to sum up this reading. I feel like I've just been chatting non-stop for ages there. It just, when it channels down, I go, in Mercury retrograde, I go from not being able to string a sentence of words together into a channeling of the energy that's coming through. I have to have a lay down and a cup of tea when I finish this. Okay, let's see, what do we need to know for Friday the 12th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Oh, youth, little sneaky one hiding there. Okay, number 26, receptivity. Be open to receive the subtle. That's really apt for this reading. Yeah, look for the little signs. Okay. The universe usually starts off with like little subtle hints and guides and sort of signs and things like that. Just to see if you notice. Okay, if you start noticing and you appreciate those, then those signs, that help gets bigger and bigger. It's like, oh, they're playing. Bring in the big guns. And yeah, just being open to whatever comes through. So that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. So it lets me know that you're liking what I put out, and also it helps with the algorithms and sort of helps grow the channel. If you like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart in deep gratitude, thank you for watching.